welcome to the Teaching Corner. Today I want to talk to you about onset. So onset is the consonant or consonant cluster before the vowel. So if we have the word back, the onset would be the B. If we had the word train, the onset would be tr. So one of the ways that we can help students figure out onset is by giving them our blocks again. And oftentimes what I will do is when we're starting out, I will give students 2 blocks, and this will be for the onset and this will be for the rhyme, which we'll do in our next video. But I'll say, okay, I'm going to say a word and I want you to tell me the onset or the sound that you hear at the beginning. So I'll say unit and they'll say U, or garage and they'll say G, or purple and they'll say P, or museum and they'll say or quickly and they'll say qua, and national and they'll say n. And I was doing this as the student sitting here. If I was doing this with a student across from me, I would point to this block as the onset, because again, they're reading from left to right, and from their perspective, this would be left to right, but I was pretending that I was the student. Another more advanced way that you could do it is for you to say 3 words and for the student to have to identify the 2 words that have the same onset. So I could say classic, cloudy, and sunny, and the student, if I was the student, I would say classic and cloudy. Or I could do speech, send, and spoil, and they would have to do speech and spoil. Or I could do snow, blossom, and blowing, and they would have to do blossom and blowing. Another way that I could do it, and this time I'll pretend that I'm the teacher and this is the student over here, is to give the student the 3 and ask them to tell me which one does not rhyme. So I, as the teacher, would point to flavor, flatten, and clarify, and the student would say clarify doesn't rhyme. Or I could say smooth, place, and plenty, and they would say smooth is the one that does not have the same onset. Sorry, I said rhyme a second ago, I meant onset. Or growl, growing, and tall, and they would have to say that tall does not have the same onset. So I hope that was helpful. If it was, please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you later. Bye.